I won't be neglected. I won't be denied. The pleasure of your kisses, the pleasure of your smile. I think you take for granted that I'll always be here just because I love you. It doesn't mean I won't disappear. I'm missing you, baby. I'm missing you, baby. Don't sudden along the breeze of once upon a time. Slowly creeping on me, I'm letting go on my mind. Just let somebody love you. I just don't know why. Whenever I get close to you, you wanna let my soul. I'm missing you, baby. It's been so long. I'm missing you, baby. It's been so long. I'm missing you, baby. It's been so long. I'm missing you, baby. And we sing love sweet songs every day. I believe still in my mind. It's torn all apart. It's gonna work. I can't stay. I've got to stay. I don't believe what you could do with this world. And don't you understand? I'm in need of comfort. The comfort of your hand in mine. What I feel inside when you come closer. I can't hide. Too long. Won't you come on, baby? Won't you come on home? See about me. See about me. Baby. Come on, see about me. 'Cause I keep telling you, I can't do without you. Without you, don't ask me to do whatever I want without you, love, you love. 'Cause I won't do it. You can't make me do it.
Awesome sauce. Hello, everybody. This is your girl Creole with a fly leaving with a Coco 909 coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and everybody that's out there under the sound of my voice who is celebrating something special today. Hey, Bird Boo, smooches to you. I also want to say, I'm the Oprah of the what? the smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a darn blasted smooch. So all of my butterflies that would be listening to this later on, smooches to you as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my dang blasted channel. All right. Thank you so much. So today we're gonna get into some things, okay? We're not gonna be on here long because I actually have to go pick up a haul that I created for laundry detergent, and I've been trying to get in where I fit in, y'all, to get my stocks up in my house and everything. So I'm pretty okay right now. Pretty okay right now. I had a 50-gallon bucket of Tide that I use. I had a 50-gallon bucket of liquid Tide, and so I got one, two, three, four. I got four handle Tides that's liquid. You know, the ones you grab out the handle. I got four of those. I got four powder Tides. Okay, I got one, two, three, four boxes of the fabric softener sheets that match the Tides. Okay, so now I have to go pick up this other soap powder. I got four. I ordered four of those liquids, and then I ordered four more of a different type. Same company, different types. So altogether, it's gonna be eight. And then I got some paper towels, two big things of paper towels that I ordered to go along with the whole shelf downstairs that I got of number of paper towels. Okay. So I'll be trying to just stock up, stock up, stock up because, hey, I'll never be caught again with my pants down. No, I've been asking somebody to teach me how to do that. I don't know how. I mean, I guess I just get the coupons and cut them out and go. I'm gonna show y'all my friend. I'm gonna show y'all. Matter of fact, she just went and got a haul today. I just saw that it was a buy one get one free, and I was like, let me just go ahead and get this buy one get one free. Okay, so I was it. No, no, no. I take that lie back. It was four for $10. So it's like buy one get three free. So I thought that was a good deal. So yeah, I went and did that. So yeah. Anywho, everybody. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on here long because I just came home from my. Y'all know I get a medical procedure done 3 times a week, so I just got home and I'm kind of like wore out. I need some rest, but I know if I don't go get this stuff now, I will not go and get it. And they already told me yesterday that it was ready, and I promised them I would come today, so I got to keep my word. So I got to go to another. It ain't too far from my house, but when you go a certain way, you enter into another part of Kentucky. Me either my cousin does, and she be bringing me a lot of good stuff. I know that's right. Burr, here. I'm gonna teach myself. I know it can't be that hard, but I just need to slow down enough to teach myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but I am gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you too what my friend did. But since this is already pulled up, I don't want to go over there yet. Let me see. Yep, here we go. Okay, some of you all may have known. Hey, Celebrity Crime, what's going on, love? Smooches. Thank you so much. It's my boo Yusuf. Hey Yusuf love. Did you see my upcoming in October? I have an upcoming challenge. I cook off. It's with toast. You know, you can do everything with toast now. Any type of flatbread, Texas toast, like that type of situation. You can do it. Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm like I said again. Shout out to Pizza for going ahead with the potato thing. Yeah, I had a death in my family. For those of you all who didn't know, the night before, so I was packing up, heading down to Alabama. So there was no way I could, focus on that. Pretty chocolate girl, hey boo, that's my boo right there, y'all. Pretty chocolate girl. So yes, just know if I'm a judge or what I'll be there. Okay, baby. I'll let you know. I really want you to be in it because you're very creative. I really do. I would love to see what you do with toast. For real. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, this is just some FYI. In order to know where we're going, we first have to uncover who we are, right? So, y'all know I'm big over here about who we are is foundational, mother and father of civilization, okay? Not knocking nobody else's race, but I feel like we need to focus more on us, especially with the months to come. And if Kamala, who really doesn't identify as black, but we're going to let her slide right now with that. But especially if she becomes president, okay, there will be a lot of things that's going to shift, right? And I think a lot of things have already started to uncover because there has been a lot of lies, a lot of even in the Bible. Y'all know I'm a minister. Even in the Bible, there has been a lot of changing. You know what I'm saying? Like there were certain things that was about us that was removed, okay, and everything like that. They whitewashed it. You know what I'm saying? So now that we are in an age to where we can really dig and find out for ourselves, that's where we are. Now, a lot of you guys, you know, you can get the mess anywhere. Okay. So, y'all know my channel is not about that, right? So, let me pull this up because I want to know if y'all knew this. Okay. Because I didn't. Let me start with this first. And thank you to my one butterfly that sent me this. I appreciate your love, Muffin. Let's get right here. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Hold on, make sure. Let me see what you said, Yusuf. Hold on. Okay, baby. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Don't forget to like and share, please. Thank you so much. Okay, right here. Did you know California was named in honor of a black woman? That's right. The mythical black queen, Khalifa. Okay, Khalifa. According to her story, California was an island where only black women lived. Gold was the only metal, and pearls were as common as rocks. These women are the most powerful beings on earth. When Cortez reached California, searching for this mystical queen, her influence over him was so overwhelming that he paid tribute to Queen Khalifa by naming the state after her. California literally means the land where black women live. History has been hidden way too long. Agreed. This is the statue that they placed there for her. Okay. So, women, to me, that's why I tell my sisters that we have to hold ourselves, we have to hold ourselves in a higher remark than what we seeing on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something red chick, making all her lip glosses after sexually transmitted diseases and stuff. That's not cute. And she's not selling anything. Nobody's going to her concerts. Nobody's been because people are really beginning to say, no, we're not interested in that. You're not going to force this down our throat. We don't want it. And I feel like if enough of us start turning down stuff, stop buying this stuff, stop participating in things like that, then it'll send the message to the powers that be that we want better. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the West End in Louisville. Okay, I grew up in Louisville. All right, so yeah, those people that's from Kentucky, we know the name of it is Louisville, but those people outside of Kentucky call it Louisville. Okay, so that's how we can always tell the difference between somebody who's from Kentucky who's somebody who's not. Anyway, they're in the West End. Habib them, okay, has came in and bought up different stores. And they make their prices so high, y'all, that it's hard for people to really buy in that area, okay? But that's the only store they got if you don't have no transportation. But here's my thing. So it was this one store on Broadway in Louisville, okay? And Habib them owns a gas station slash store. And they had the best chicken. Seriously. I don't know how they did it, but baby, they had the best wings. Do you hear me? However, one day I said, I'm not gonna buy from here no more. Okay. I'm not gonna buy from here no more because I did some studying. See, it pays to read books. I did some studying. I can't help it. I'm a bookworm, y'all. I'm a cute bookworm, but I'm a bookworm nevertheless. And they're not supposed to even touch liquor. Their religion and in their culture, they're not supposed to touch liquor. They're not supposed to do anything where liquor is concerned. It's like a detriment to who they are and their beliefs. However, when they come over here, they force liquor down our people's throats, you know. Like seriously, they don't care if you get pass out. If you say I want that beer, they're gonna sell you the beer because it's all about funds to them. It's all about money, right? And so one day, uh, I forgot who it was. I was taking somebody there to cash their check or whatever, and I walked in the store, y'all, and I looked. I stood at the door and just looked, and I saw over there at the counter, them people was buying up them wings, 40 going north, right? And I was like, I'll wait outside. And so I want to say it was my cousin that I just lost. It was like my sister. I'm not sure. Anyway, somebody. But I remember saying this. I said, until you place a demand on these people, they're going to keep on giving you the subpar service that they're getting, that they're giving you. They're mean to you when what you want? Is that all you getting? Hurry up, me down my store. That's how they talk to y'all. Not only that, look at the floor. Y'all, the floor was so horrible. I wouldn't put Fido down there. If I had a Fido, I wouldn't put, I got a cat. I got a kitten. But I wouldn't put my kitten on that floor. I'm so serious. It was just dirty. And then they had the raw chicken wings. I think you could probably find it on YouTube. They had the raw chicken wings stacked up, not properly sealed, not properly put up, and y'all going over and buying all that stuff. I mean, people was coming in getting 50 wings at a time, some people 100 wings. I mean, and they just, y'all, until we place a demand on people, seriously. And how do we do that? We stop spending our money where we're not appreciated. I don't care how close it is. That's why you prepare. You buy the stuff you think you're going to need before you get to your area where you know they don't appreciate you. Keep your money from them, whoever them is. I don't care what nationality they are. Because you know money doesn't stay in the black neighborhood long. I think it's like it goes out within the hour, if I'm not mistaken. But all other nationalities, money stay in their neighborhoods, stay with them. We're the only ones that makes the less money, but we are the ones that create billionaires because everything that we have, we spend it in these neighborhoods. We spend it with these nationalities. It never circulates back to us. If it does, it's one time. So yeah, you know, so a lot of things is coming out now, right? Because you can only hide the truth for so long. The truth shall set you free. Actually, the truth shall make you free. That's what it says. So before long, it's gonna be a whole lot of things that people don't know that's gonna reveal itself. You know. Now, some people said that this Kamala woman is talking about reparations and that she would give black people long overdue reparations, but she's only going to give them $25,000. And I know y'all saying, well, at least it's something. I used to feel like it too. I don't feel like it no more. It'd be something if we were no longer being targeted. Our black men wasn't being targeted, wasn't being shot down with their hands up, wasn't being unjustly locked up and kept in prison for stuff that they did not do. You know, I would feel like that because then our suffering would have been over, right? Like other nationalities, their suffering is over. They don't get targeted like we do. They don't get, look what they did to that pro football player for a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all remember when the black tutor saw autism student of his and everything, and he was telling the cops, "Please don't shoot him, please don't shoot him," and the teacher had his hands up in the air. He went to sit down with the student so that they wouldn't shoot the student, and they shot him with his hands up, trying to help the autistic. They didn't kill him, but they shot him. Now, how was he a threat to you? And he's trying to save his student's life, and his hand is up. See, we can't disregard that. So let me go here too. Hey, Catherine B. Let me go here too. Since it's voting time and all this and stuff, I was mad when I seen a clip of Steve Harvey saying, "This ain't what this is. Y'all ain't gonna come up here with no, y'all ain't gonna come up here questioning her about no stupid stuff. This ain't what this is," and all this and stuff like that. What do you mean? Don't you have questions? Don't you want to know some hard questions? I had she promised you something. See, here's my thing. Yes, the orange guy is out of his tree. He really is. I think that Orange has really did something. Look, I done told y'all I'm a liberal. I ain't for neither one of them. So I can talk reckless about both of them from what I see. So, I'm not going to just close my eyes to things because it's a Democratic thing. She's a female and all this and stuff. No, I remember when she said, "Of course, I'm not going to do anything just for black people." Yeah, I remember that. I ain't forgot that. That's when she ran for vice president. And they asked her, was she going to do something just for us? And she thought that was hilarious. Oh, no, of course I'm not going to do nothing just for black people. See, people ain't forgot that. I have not forgot about her legacy of throwing black parents in the jail if their children missed a certain amount of school. Now she says she regret that. I know you do because you're trying to run for president. Okay? I know you do. So I'm not one to forget things. It sounds good to have our first black. Well, she don't even claim it. And that's another thing that sticks in my craw. She don't even consider herself black. They try to get her to confess that. She wouldn't say that out of her mouth for nothing in the world, for all the tea in China at all. So yeah, I have a problem with that. However, like I said, the orange guy, he's delusional. He's very delusional. However, he do have some type of standards that he stands by. Okay. I can't give him I can't yeah, I can't give him too much praise at all because I don't have none. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be equal on both sides, okay? You know. But again, I'm a liberal. You know, I'm for whoever has my best interest at heart, and I don't see neither one of them. So I don't know. If you ask me, am I going to vote in November? I can't tell you. I don't know. I'm still praying. Seriously, I'm very much still praying. This election right here, we thought the last election was something. No, sir, no, ma'am. This election right here is going to set a precedence. I'm sorry, of what's to come. Good, better, and different. This right here, and then I'm telling y'all now, if Kamala gets it, every racist that you didn't know was a racist is gonna come out of the woodworks, even on your jobs, everything. When Obama won, the next day at work was something else. I'm telling you, it was something else. I was uh, the head POS creator at this particular credit card company, and I never forget walking in. Walked in with my head held high like I always did, but it was higher that day because we got our first black president, and everything. And if the first hour was crucial because our managers that was not of my nationality didn't know how to deal with us. It's like they had a meeting because when they came back the second hours and the rest of the day, they were really, really trying to be a hard butt. Everything they could say to us, they did say to us within law. Okay. And I didn't change who I was. Like I told them and like I told her. Matter of fact, that week, me and my supervisor, we got into it. We got into it big time. Do you hear me? It was so bad. Okay. Now, normally I compose myself, but this woman from the second week I was at this particular job pulled me in the office with her other two supervisors and said, I just want to know, do you like me? I swear, y'all, I thought I was getting pulled in there because A, I did something right, B, I did something wrong. This woman pulled me in their conference room with them other two supervisors and to ask me this. I just want to know, do you like me? Y'all heard me, right? And it took me for a loop. I said, huh? I said, you kidding, right? No. She was dead serious, y'all. I said, honey, I don't know you. I'm here to do a job. I'm new. This is just my second week. What do you, I don't understand the question. Okay. She said, oh, well, maybe that's what it is. Because you're new. What else would it be? Come to find out, see, her supervisors talk too much. And one of them was close with somebody who liked me. And she said, they pulled up your resume to see how you got this job. And when they put up your resume, because they just thought you was another token NIGGA, and they saw that you had been a manager for almost 5 years, and they knew that you had money background, and you came from another credit card company, so you could take her job. So she's trying to create a problem with you. So watch yourself because she has it out for you. This is my second week on the floor. Second week training, my second week period. And I said, huh? She said, yeah. They were in there discussing your resume. So a lot of times, y'all, we can walk in as humble as we know how. We can walk in as a clean slate. We just want a paycheck, just here to learn. But when your resume speaks louder than you do, don't think people like it don't see it. What's up, Kendra? Don't think people like it don't see it. Okay. I always say this too. You can't fight a lie. A lie has to work itself out. So when people lie on you, don't try to fight it. Just, you can answer, say, nah, I didn't say that, or nah, I didn't do that, and go on about your business, because a lie will be found out. Okay. A lot of times we be trying to fight a lie and it looks like we're guilty, and you get deeper and deeper. It's just not working. It's not. You know who you are. You know who you are. All right, let's go to this next revelation. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Lego. Let's scroll up. Make sure y'all can see this right here. Oh, my ears are stopped up, y'all. These allergies and sinuses is just help. Okay. Y'all see this right here? Hawaii. Black royalty in the Pacific. All right. Setting aside their bigotry, the Southern settlers hit upon a fact which is studiously ignorant by modern anthropologists and historians. The natives of Hawaii, America's 50th state, were Black people whose ancestral roots extend back to the continent of Africa. The story of the Black Hawaiians is one of the most tragic of modern times. Where's my glasses? Okay. I'm not going to read all of this, but I just wanted to shock you. Okay. Just wanted to shock you. It is a tale of adventure, Gatley in paradise that turned into a cultural nightmare. It is America's best kept secret. We must venture into antiquity to learn of the roots of the Black Hawaiians, whose glorious star, now vanished from the heavens, once brightened the Pacific for 2,000 years. Okay, the story of this is that America moved in on Chief Queen somebody. She's a Black woman. They moved in on her and took Hawaii. They took Hawaii. I can believe that for the simple fact, when has America not taken anything that they wanted? Hello, my people, my Indian people, my grandmothers, yeah. We're going to take all of the United States, but we're going to give you this portion of it, okay? You're going to have this little bitty portion right here. And really, believe it or not, we're helping you out because, you don't know what to do with all of this. So we're going to take this. We're going to give you a couple of beans and, you can stay over here. You can even call it a reservation. We'll let you name it what you want to have. Swag. Hey, love. So yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, let's scroll down. Let me see. The first people to reach what is now Hawaii were Blacks from Polynesia, a name which means many islands. in the Central Pacific. They sailed to Hawaii in a giant canoes about 2,000 years ago. Have you ever wondered why Hawaiian people are kind of our complexions? But they hate us so much, y'all. And I think the reason why Hawaiians hate us is because of the history. They don't want us to get close to this history. Anytime you find somebody that hates you by the color for the color of your skin, it's a history behind it. It means they too afraid that if you find out what the true story is, that you will know who you are, you'll be able to take back what belongs to you, and then they won't be in the position of power. Only thing that makes a racist, well, one of the main things that make a racist is the fact that they're built on a power of some sorts because of their color. They have power behind it. That's why, and I will give this person this. This person used to be my old mod. Uh, he said blacks can be prejudiced, but we can never be racist. And I was like, what's the difference? Now he broke it down to me, and I got a degree. Okay, he broke it down to me. He said racism is built in power. Blacks do not have that type of power to shift nothing, to change laws, to make governments do what you want to do. And now he said we don't have that type of power. So that's what makes a racist because they have that power to make change, whether it be good or not. Prejudice means you just, you can walk around not liking somebody who's not your color, but it has no effect on anything worth something. And it made sense to me. Once he broke it down like it to me, shout out to 300. That did make sense to me. I'm like, okay, you know. So y'all ain't gonna never see me be over here claiming something that I didn't know, and somebody had to school me on some stuff because I give people their credit, okay? So yes. So anyway, let me see. This is what it kind of look like. Yeah, see, look at them pictures. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, y'all. We are some of the most beautiful people. We come in all shades and colors. You know what I'm saying? We are so beautiful. And I hate when I meet somebody that's dark like me that don't like their skin. I feel like they're inferior because they are dark and everybody else is, whatever. I grew up in a house to where, like I told y'all, my mom was Irish. So y'all know she's like light bright, dang near white. Okay. Over the years, she's got a little bit more tan to her, but she's still light bright, dang near white. Okay. And my sister took after her color. I was the darkest thing in the house. Okay, the darkest things in the house. And because I took after my dad's people, right? My dad, his dad was Geechee and Trinidadian, if I'm not mistaken. And my grandmother, which is my dad's mother, she was Choctaw and something else. Okay, so you mix all that together, right? And you either gonna come out midnight black, or you gonna come out caramel tan. Okay, and my dad took the latter. He came out just like his dad, Geechee, black, just black, black, black. But my dad was very dark. See, he was like midnight dark, y'all, but he had blue eyes. Go figure. Seriously. My dad was blacker than black, but he had blue eyes. It was the craziest, most beautiful thing you could ever see in your life. Okay. So then there's some of us, me, one of my cousins that I know of, but I've heard we got other relatives down in Louisiana who this happens to too. Matter of fact, I talked to one of my cousins not too long ago. She told me it's about like 50 of them down there that is about what I'm about to say. So my eyes and my deceased cousin's eyes got arrested. So used to change colors. And I used to be like, what in the meow is going on, right? Because I had never heard, first of all, of anybody's eyes changing, let alone somebody of my hue, right? And so my cousin, I noticed that his eyes changed. I don't even think he paid attention to it, but I noticed that his changed. And I asked someone, I said, why does our eyes change? And he said, change. I said, you never noticed your eyes change? He said, no. And he started paying attention. He asked his mother, which is my daddy's sister, and everything. And so now that we've been digging into more and more of our history and where we come from and, things of that nature. And my granddad, my great grandfather, he came from Spain or France, one of the two. I put his picture one day on my community wall and told you I look, and somebody was like, "That's a blonde hair, blah blah blah, white man." I said, "Yeah, but that's my great grandfather." So but yeah, yeah, yep. So it's just weird, and my mom's brother, he has cat looking eyes. Like his eyes they look just like glass. You can just look through his eyes, and he's darker than my daddy. When I tell you, if my daddy's midnight black, he's a quarter past midnight black. That's how black he is, honey. So we come in all shades and hues. And I just like for people to embrace who they are. You know what I'm saying? When you come from good stock, you can't do nothing but embrace who you are. I always want people to feel empowered over here. I don't care if you got a big nose, embrace it. Okay? It's more for you to sniff. You could smell some stink. Just sniff away. I don't care if you have an overbite. It means you can eat your food better. Okay? You see what I'm saying? I don't care if your hair is nappier than a sheep's boo boo. It means you represent for the motherland. We got to learn how to embrace who we are because you're not going to get a whole new life. If you get a whole new life, you're going to either be in heaven or hell. Get with it. Okay. But on this side, embrace and love on who you are, who God has made you. If there's certain things about you that you don't like, then do something about it. If you feel like you're too big, lose weight. If you feel like you're too small, gain weight. See how that works? You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost all that weight, honey, and they put me on these pills, and it's like my body can't stop gaining weight now. I'm like, I done went up again another 2 pounds, and I ain't even eating like that. But my metabolism is suffering. It don't know what to do. So I'm working on my metabolism to get it back in check, get it back to where it needs to be. Because when your thyroid is out of whack, so is your metabolism. So I'm working on my thyroid to get it back in line so that I can go back down and lose some weight. Right, blue black. So, I mean, yes, honey, yes, take time out for you. Take time out. I keep telling y'all this, and people, I say what I say without regret. If you have a body image problem, stand in the mirror butt naked. I at least stand in there with your underwear on, okay, and look at your body. Just look at your body. Look at your big stomach, your small stomach. Look at your big booty, your small booty. Men, look at your third leg, how endowed you are, or the lack thereof. Because you can't wish for stuff to be different. It doesn't work like that, y'all. You're not on a wish me list. Okay, I wish my stomach wasn't big. Voila. No, it's still there. It's still there. You just wasted a perfectly good wish. I'm just saying. You could have wished for peace and you wasted a perfectly good wish. Okay? So, yeah, love on you. Love on you. You can't really expect nobody else to love you if you don't love yourself. Seriously. I grew up, y'all, where I was the odd, I don't want to say famous, but I was odd, but people loved to be around me. And I remember my teacher, God rest his heart. I hope he's still living. I've been trying to find this man. I just want to tell him everything he predicted for my life happened. And I really want to take him out to dinner because his statement shifted my life. Sometimes you have one teacher that can see beyond what you're doing or where you are, and they can speak life into you. And this teacher told me, and I quote, he said, "You know what your problem is?" Now, first he said, "What do you want to do in life?" I said, "Well," he said, "What do you want in life?" I said, "I can tell you what I want. I want a Benz." I said, "I done seen the Benz I want. I want a Benz, and I want to be a registered nurse, right?" And he said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Yeah, I want to be a registered nurse." I said, "Now I'm gonna drive me a Benz, right?" That's all I wanted, to be a registered nurse and drive a Benz, because I was going to school to become a medical doctor, right, a cardiologist. But I had to drop out because I told y'all that story. My auntie just decided one day she didn't want to babysit for me no more. So I was like, well, I still want to be in the medical field because I did want to be a judge too. So I said, after I became a doctor, then I would go back to school to become a judge. I know, yeah, I was gonna be in school all my life here. So anyway, you know, and I told him, and he said, "I tell you what," he said, "when you become a nurse, don't buy no beans yet." And I said, "Why?" He said, "I want you to buy land." He said, "Buy you some property, rent that property out. That property will pay for everything that you want." And that made sense to me. I'm like, I never thought of it like that. And I said, "Oh, okay, I'll think about it." He said, "You know what your problem is?" That's exactly this is how he went into that. I said, "What is my problem, Mr. Bo?" I said, "What's my problem?" He said, "You a leader and don't want to be." I got quiet because he hit, yeah, that was it. He said, "You don't realize everything you do, there is people that follow you." He said, "That's a natural born leader." He said, "I be seeing you trying not to do it." He said, "But you a leader and don't want to be." He said, "I sit here and I hear you say, okay, I'm gonna go, since the session is almost up, I'm gonna go and get me some lunch, take me a nap. But I think I'm coming back tonight because I'm really trying to get my high school diploma. I'm ready to get out of here." Don't you? He said, "Have you not heard the older women that's way older than you say, if you come back, I'm coming back?" And everybody else like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come back if you come back, Coco." He said, "And I see your whole, you just tense up like, you know," and that was true. That was true, y'all. And so he said, when you embrace you being a leader, your life will flow smoother. Certain situations that you need answers to will come to you. You'll start understanding your path. He said, but until you embrace that, you're gonna be confused, you're gonna be frustrated. He said, because some leaders are created, some are born, and you're a born leader. That's exactly what he said to me. And of course, I didn't receive it right then, even though I know he was telling the truth. I knew it. I tried to hide it, but finally, I accepted it. And once I accepted it, I'm like, okay, let's do this thing. And he was right. Once I accepted that that's what I was, decisions that I needed to make, I was able to make them and keep going and step on them. I got that one. I did that one. Let me step on this next one. I did that one. Let me step on this next one. And so I'm going to say to somebody in here, do not second guess yourself. But if you have second guessed yourself, I tell you what, get you a notebook and write down the things that you've accomplished and the things that you want to accomplish. Okay? And the things that you're trying to accomplish, see how or what rather it would take for you to accomplish those things. Make you a goal sheet, your 6 month goal, your 1 year goal, your 18-month goal, all the way up to your 5 year goal. Where do you want to? A lot of times it's easy to say in 5 years this is where I want to be. And within your 6 month goal, you could say, okay, I'm here. In 6 months, I want to be able to have paid off one credit card and not use it for nothing. I want to bring up my credit score. I want to be able to buy stock. I want to be able to buy. I'm just hey, just help me. I want to be healthier. Oh, let me give you out my praise report too while we at it. I enjoyed school so much. I went until I couldn't go. I got my associate's, bachelor's, master's, and doctorate. I still miss it after all this. So now I'm talking post grad. Okay, that's me. I loved it so much. I got my doctorate too. And I want to go back to school. But this time, this is what I want to go to school for: radiology. I feel like the next wave of uh, financial or whatever when it comes to health is radiology, because they need somebody to read the blood, they need somebody to read the x-rays and all of that, and not too many people are skilled in that. Everybody wants to be a registered nurse, everybody wants to be a doctor, everybody wants to be a PN, whatever. I'd rather be in the little lab or whatever, looking, doing the results of tests and all that, send them to doctors. That's what I want to do. So I'm looking into different schools now and how long it would take for me, especially with all the degrees I got. I might have to go to the full spectrum because some things just don't transfer. So, but that's what I want to do. I want to be a radiologist. That's exactly what I want to do. Yep. I've made up my mind. But since I'm leaving Kentucky, which my mom was hoping I don't, but I am. I even got my cousins looking for me, a place and everything. But next year I'll be a new resident in another state, and I don't want to start nothing here that I can't transfer somewhere else. So that's why I'm just researching now. I know where I'm moving to, so I'm researching now to see what schools have the right, scoring, and that has an opening for when I relocate. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And it's even though I have family members, in the state that I'm going, it'll still be me. Cause how you got you family, you hey cousin, hey auntie, and all that, but you wasn't raised up with them. You haven't been around each other all the time and nothing. So I still feel like I'm moving on my own, you know, and everything. But I'm excited about the move. At first, I kept saying I didn't know if I wanted to go back to Georgia because my husband and I have a house in Georgia, right? It still needs work and all this stuff. But when he passed away, I gave that up. Um, you know, uh, so I don't know. I didn't know if I was going to do that, to go ahead and go to Georgia and just start over there. I had also had a job with Kia, the Kia company down in Georgia, and I gave that up. And so, let me see. Um, Girl, I always miss one. But my last degree, which is my doctorate, is in counseling. I got a degree in counseling. One of them is biblical studies. Another one is pastoral something or another. I got two associates. One of my associates is in medical billing situation. Move, cat. Um, and you think I would know these things, but I'm a school head, so I got them, put them in my book. I got this book thing that I keep. When I used to go on interviews, I would take it and let them see my accomplishments. I got about 4 certs. So yeah, I'm like you. I'm a school head. Okay, Swag TV. Hey, it's fine. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Yes, ma'am. I don't have a problem with that at all. You have a channel? If not, we can do it over here. No problem. Oh, wow, you do? You teach? Oh, that's right up my alley, honey. It's good to know you. Seriously, it is good to know you. Yes, ma'am. That's like one of my kids right now. One of my daughters. She's so intelligent. By the time I said the other day it was a 4.0, but that's not correct. When she graduated from school, she had high school. She had a 4.2. Okay. Um. Anyway, she has started her own company. She was doing the cups and all of that before it was even popular. I mean, she would bring them out and everything. Right now, she still run her own company, except she do the Crocs, like the Crocs for nurses and all that and stuff. She does those Crocs now, and she also was going to school to do nails, and she had on nails a nail situation. Then She what else did she do? Nails. Oh, she started taking up doing courses for to become a realtor because she wanted her realtor's license. So she started doing courses to become a realtor. Then she stopped. Then she went to medical, started doing nursing. So she became a registered nurse, and she was in the emergency room at a hospital. She became a registered nurse for them. Uh, she's going back to school now, but she got a job at, she left. Stop! Y'all, this kitten gets on my nerves. Uh, she became a registered nurse at one of my grandkids' school, one of her kids' school. Uh, then she left there because she got hired at her college that she went to become a registered nurse. She got hired as the registered nurse training something before they go out to make sure they know what they know and all this stuff like that. And she's in school now so that she can be a practical nurse, the one right up under the doctor. And she can actually run her own doctor's office as long as she has a head doctor that will cover her facility. So that's what she's doing now. She's almost finished. She's almost finished with that, and so I'm proud of her. She's also 2 months ago just became a notary republic. So this child, everybody said, "Why you go to school so much?" She's like, "I'm like my mama. She way past me, honey. She way past me." Excuse me. And I'm so proud of her. I really am, and everything. So I wish my husband was here to see what our kids have done, and especially because my oldest child, she's a property manager over two apartment complexes that have like 400 residents in them, and then scatter sites. She got 150 houses up under her with that. And then what else? She's just this big old management, honey. She's the head chief and everything. So I'm proud of her. Let me see. I coordinate the medical assistants and phlebotomy programs. I used to want to be a phlebotomist. I promise you, I did. I still do. I really still do. Yes, I have a channel. I have been over a year. Okay. I tell you what, we can do something over here, and I can introduce you so people can go and sub to your channel. Let me see. Let me type in my stop cat. I'm not playing. That's my email address. Email me and we can set it up. We can go from there, honey. Yes, ma'am. Iron sharpens iron. Yeah, I'm trying not to. I have a lot of things going on. Like I said, I have a lot. I have a lot of things going on, and so yeah, I understand that. But I'm trying my best to come on here at least 2 or 3 times a week. I was coming on every day, but I tried my best to come on here 2 or 3 times a week. Let me see. I don't know why my phone is putting those lowercase y. Girl, because these people are crazy. These phones do what they want to do. Getting on your nerves and stuff, honey. Getting on your nerves. But anywho. So yeah, sometime when I don't come on, I at least do my shorts, and since I got one more to upload today from yesterday. Tomorrow I will be on, if nothing but for a little bit, because tomorrow is my deceased husband's birthday. So I will come on and celebrate a little bit with y'all and then get out for her. So yeah, I know he's been dead the 13th of this month. He's been dead for 3 years, but that was my best friend, y'all. I don't expect people to understand that. We wasn't just married, husband and wife. That was my best friend, and I was his. So when you had a good love like that, my husband was great to me. Forget good, my husband was great. to me, and I miss him. I really do. I miss him. He always told me that if anything happened to him, he wanted me to get remarried. I know. I know, Swag. It's sad because I heard a lot of people say, I want good content. I'm tired of all this, but nobody, no, you don't. You support what you like. You support what you like, you know. Used to be a girl, me and her was really cool, real mamas were problems, and everything. I remember me and her was talking one day, and she was like, sometimes she feels defeated because people say they want good content, but don't nobody come over. And I said, yeah, I understand that. I really do understand that. So I just do me, whether it be one or two or none. If I got something to talk about, I'm gonna talk about it because at the appropriate time, my people will find me. My people will find me. You know. I do too. My daughter was murdered. I don't know if you know that or not. I talk about it a lot. My daughter was murdered. It was domestic violence. She had left her girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, and her girlfriend couldn't take it. Long story short, my daughter's not here no more. Okay. So yeah. And so I talk about that too. Matter of fact, this week is my week. I do it. I try to do a case once a week. So this week is one of the weeks I will be back talking about domestic violence and everything. So I already got I got a story that's wow that I'm gonna come on here and talk about. So, but yeah, but tomorrow is his birthday. And I don't know. I know I'm not gonna do the whole live about his birthday. If anything, I'm gonna probably close out with his birthday as an honor to him, and everything. So, and people feel like, well, if you miss your husband, are you really open to dating? I am open to dating, but check this out. Let me. Hello, it's just on. It's just on, honey. I ain't desperate. I ain't thirsty, and I ain't desperate. Anybody come for me, you gotta want me. You gotta tell me you want me. You gotta show me you want me. I ain't gonna. If you tell me you don't think you're a good man for me, I don't think you're a good man for me. If you tell me you ain't ready to date, then we not gonna date. If you tell me you're not, that you want to get married and all that, but now ain't the time, don't expect me to wait on you. See how that works? Because any man, and you can ask men this, when they really want a woman, they get that woman. Forget what they got, forget how, I don't care. I want her, and I'm gonna get her. And they do whatever's necessary. I have found a couple of men, unfortunately, that, and see, my thing is what I have to stop doing, because I'm a lover. Hey, Charlie, but I'm a lover and a nurturer, and I have to stop. How can I say this? Trying to say, oh well, they just done been hurt, so they just need some woman to show them. They know who they are. I told this one guy, I had just told this guy, and I don't have no disrespect for him. He's cool and everything. You know what I tell him? I apologize to him, and he was like, "Why are you apologizing to me?" I said, "For the simple fact of this, you know you, and if you say you not ready to date nobody, I'm gonna believe what you got to say." Like I said, and I told him, I said, because one thing I ain't is desperate or thirsty. I don't have to be. Hello, have you met me? Have you seen me? I don't have to do none of them things. You take your time in doing what you want to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. Okay? And that's just how I left it. And I guess the person thought I was playing, no, I'm serious. I'm straight up serious. Here's my thing. Also, I know people get hurt, and to whatever degree they get hurt, I understand it. Okay. However, somebody hurts you and they went on with their life. You still holding on to the hurt. And it's been years. It's been years. But you're still holding on to that hurt. And that hurt has made you just not do nothing. Don't date, don't go nowhere, don't you just you holding on to that hurt. And this person done went on with their life, done got with somebody else and all this stuff, living their life to the fullest. Can't nobody dig nobody like that out because they're determined that they're just going to hold on to hurt. When somebody's determined, they're going to hold on to their hurt. Let them have their hurt. You will lose who you are trying to show them that they're missing out on a good thing. If you can't see you missing out on a good thing, that's on you. Good husbands are hard to find. I consider myself blessed to be married to him. I know that's right, girl. He treats me like the her. Let me tell you what my late husband told my father and my mother. My mother said, "Yeah, she's spoiled. We did it, but she's not the rotten spoiled. She'll work, but she is spoiled." My late husband told my mother, "I know, and I want to pick up where y'all left off spoiling them." My mama's mouth flew open, like, so she had to call my daddy. She had to call my daddy. So when I took him to meet my daddy said, "What you say? Her being a little spoiled ain't no problem." He said, "No, sir." He said, "That's what I'm living to do. I want to take care of her and spoil her. I'll pick up where y'all left off." He said, "You know what? I think you mean that." He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "And I got her back." He said, "Nobody gonna mess with her, not on my watch." He said, "You ain't gotta worry about that either, Dad." Well, Pops, he called my daddy Pops. He said, "You ain't gotta worry about that either." Yeah. And that man did exactly what he said he would do. It was the little things for me. And like I said, I ain't gonna get all off into that because that's tomorrow. It was the little things for me. It was him, like when I was working at home, instead of going back out when I was working at home, and I would have to be on logged in by 7 a.m. And I used to throw this joke every day. I would get up from the bed, wash my face and all this, and I said, "Whoo, this traffic jam is just something else." And he said, "Shut up." Because I knew I didn't have to leave out there. I'd be in my pajamas, come on in here and get my computer going, and everything, and take my first call. And next thing I know, I would hear him take off. When he come back, he tap on the door a little lightly because them headphones pick up, and I'm like, "Come in," And he said, "Here you go, baby." He would go get my favorite coffee and bring it to me and everything. Give me a kiss, and he said, "I'm going back to bed." Y'all, it's the little things. He would cook me breakfast. He would get up and cook me my favorite eggs. That man know he could cook. Cook me my favorite eggs and everything and make my coffee in the kitchen and, stick his head through the door and then show me he got breakfast for me and everything. Yeah, it's the little things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the little thing. I will wake up. Hey, Muffy, but I will wake up, y'all, and these bouquet of flowers or roses will be sitting in there on the dining room table. And I'm like, how did he go get these? This man ain't left my side. That's when he done left me in the store talking I gotta go to the bathroom. He goes and get the roses and all this and stuff, pay for them, had them in the car. And then when I come in and I go to bed, he go get them and fix them up all nice in the vase so I wake up to it. This same man I be asleep. And if he gone somewhere before I get up, I roll over and something does smack me in my face. He either done wrote on a piece of paper, "I love you, enjoy your morning, I'm gonna call you when I think you up," or he went done snuck and bought a cord and got it stuck up under my pillow. I own my pillow, so when I roll over, the cord smacked me in my face and everything, y'all. So I mean, it was the little things. And people used to ask me when I worked for I know it's right, Charlie. When I worked for the military, right, in the office of the military, I had a manager who, yeah, pray for her. Anyway, my husband used to come in because we used to swap. Like he would bring me breakfast. I mean, he would bring me lunch before he went to work. Okay, and or he would bring me the car, and somebody would pick him up and take him on to work. Okay, so anyway, he was able to come in. And he would come back there where my office was, and sometimes he would have a big old stuffed animal, or he would have flowers, or whatever. And I remember the first time she asked me, he must have messed up, didn't he? I said, "Who? Is that your husband?" I said, "Yeah." "All right, is he on punishment?" I said, "He's a grown man. I don't put no grown man on punishment." So that wasn't enough for her. So the next time she was there, she saw him because he would come like every other day. He came in here this night. I love stuffed animals, y'all, and I love flowers, right? So he came in with the stuffed animal. The head flower was holding, and it was holding it. I was like, ah. So everybody followed. They knew where he was going. They was like, oh. And people were like, you got a brother, you know. So, and she came into my office. I don't know what you do, but honey, you sure he didn't mess? Like I would talk to you about my life if he did, which he didn't. She's like, you sure he hasn't met? No, he hasn't. And would you stop asking me that? I'm offended. I said, my husband does this for me all the time, whether I'm here or not. If he wants to buy me flowers just because, that's what he does. I had to put y'all, I had to really put her in her place because, you know, some men just want to love a woman out loud. They want to love you so much that they don't care who knows how much they love you. That was his love language to me. And that was my love language. We try to outlove each other, if that made sense, okay? You know what I'm saying? So now he just do stuff for me. Matter of fact, if me and him got into it, y'all, you think I'm playing. It was every like 6 or 7 months. Because like I said, that was my best friend. So I was his best friend. So if we get mad at each other, who we gonna talk to? Hey, Shaker Boo. What's going on, girl? Yes, y'all. So I'm like, quit playing with me. She was just too nosy, honey. She was too nosy. Let me tell you how I lost that job real quick. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, they must have the wrong number. Good. Let me tell you how I lost that job real quick. So, like I told you, I was working for the military department, uh, and everything in the office. Okay. So, I threatened a miscarriage. Okay. I went to the bathroom and something round hit in the toilet, and so they rushed me from my job uh, to the hospital. I went to the emergency room. Emergency room said, unfortunately, you did have a miscarriage. We got to send you over to your doctor because he's going to do a DNC. I'm going to do a live on the DNC one day, y'all. You don't. Whew. So I get to my doctor's office so they can do a DNC and everything. And I'm crying and I'm upset. And my husband was working somewhere to where they don't get direct calls and they can't have their phones on the floor. So when he did find out that I had a miscarriage, I was already in my doctor's office and everything. And my godmother said, stay at work, son. I got her. Just go ahead. You only got 3 more hours. She'll keep until then. I got her. Just come to my house and get her. And he said, yes, ma'am. And so, he said, please tell her I'll call, and all this. Are you sure? She said, no, I got her. She will want you to stay. And that's true. I would. So anyway, y'all, the doctor said, I'm taking you out for a while. You need to rest. You need to rest. So you won't be going back to work for a while. So I told my supervisor, right? I said, I took the note back up. I said, the doctor's taking me out for a while. I said, but I don't want to lose my job. And, like that. And so she went to her boss. And he said, oh, no, Coco, you won't lose your job. No, we got this letter, blah, 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 blah. So, okay. Next thing I know, I'm getting a call. And the call was, I'm so sorry. We had to let you go. Did I tell you I was recovering, that I was on bed rest recovering? I said, huh? She said, yeah, we had to fill your position because it was a government contract position, right? Here's the thing. Her boss told her, put this code in, whatever the code was, that says we will fill this position and move her to another ready position when it's time for her to come back. Okay. Instead of her putting, let's just say, code K2003 in, she put K3003 in, which meant termination. Okay. So he calls me, hey, Queen Diva Boo. He calls me and he's like, I am so sorry. Because once that code goes through, whether it was an accident or not, once that code goes through, your butt is out of there. Okay. You are out of there. Y'all, I was upset, but I wasn't that upset because I was too busy recovering. For real. I was like, I lost my baby. And now y'all you know what? I don't even care. But let me tell you how God works. Now, I know y'all hate when I talk about God. Some of y'all, hold on. Ugh. Let me tell you how God works. Her supervisor said she's on administrative leave. It's up to me whether or not I want to bring her back. Okay. Second thing, he said, I tell you what, he said, I looked back on what you were making and we never gave you three raises. The first one, because the first day I got hired, they had just been approved for a raise. I was supposed to get that one. I didn't get it. Then, because y'all know when you work for the government always finds a reason to give you a raise. Okay? Always, whether the ketchup needs to be whatever. So it went down from the DOD, it went to, so you get this raise, right? So I ain't gonna, hey, I'll take a 2% raise of 2 million. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, so I didn't get that one. And then the one when I went out on my leave, I was still employed with them. I was supposed to get that one. When that man told me I'm gonna go back and retroact every raise you were supposed to have at 40 hours a week, plus a couple of incentives and this, y'all. When I tell you my last check, baby, my gotta do it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I had already, when I went out on that leave, I was at 47.5 hours. That's 40 hours plus 7.5 overtime. Plus him going all the way back, getting me all that money that was missing off my check. Y'all, when I tell you, baby, that Christmas that year, my bank account, baby. I said, God, ain't nothing like you. I swear that she thought she was doing it to be nasty. Because that's why that woman did it. She didn't like me because of how my husband showed his love for me. She didn't like that. Because she even said, I wish my husband would do stuff like that. My husband don't know what flowers is. That's how she was saying. I was like, oh, mine's do. Mine's been doing this since we started dating. This ain't nothing new. Baby, you talking about money? Shh, that check was fat. Do you hear me? It was so fat that they only allowed me to have a portion of it that day, and I had to wait for the rest of it because they wanted to make sure it had clearance. Let me see. That's the first thing they say when they see a man bringing flower. He's the right. I don't get that. That's like, honey, what's wrong with you? What wrong with you, boo? But yeah, I like I said, if you can't love me out loud, you dang sure can't love me in secret. We ain't doing that. You can tell me behind closed doors or behind whatever that you love me, but in front of everybody else, it's a secret. What are you hiding it for? You more worried about what your friends or family gonna think if you show me how you love me? No, then don't be with me. Cause I ain't gonna never have nobody that keeps me as a secret. I laugh when I run up on men that like to do that. I like you, but I can't let nobody know I like you. I cracks up. I think it's funny. And I guess they be like, she's going with that. Yeah, I do. I boo. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. I'll never be a best kept secret. You will lie. That's why I have tried, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have tried to be the other woman, okay? Even though, I knew they wasn't nobody I wanted to be with, like my spouse or nothing, But I've tried to, see if I could walk that fine line. I don't know how to be second. I don't know how. Seriously. That's why I never worked, because I don't know how to be second. I'm either gonna be the one, I know one. Seriously. I was even told that you don't know how. I sure don't, cause I want everything she getting and more. Now I don't know how. Don't call me no every other day. Talking about we going together. Who goes with somebody that don't talk to them every day? You a lie. You a lie. I don't know how women put up with that. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Tuesday, and here it is Saturday, and I gotta wait to speak. You my man, but I gotta wait to speak to you the Tuesday. And you ain't working for the government, you ain't on no mission overseas or nothing. You sitting right here in the good old US of A, and I gotta wait to hear from you. And then wait a minute, you love me, you like me, and we dating. Supposedly, okay? Just check this out. Y'all some smart people, I know it. But We don't talk to each other. You talk to me when you feel like you want to talk to me, whether it be once a month and I'm supposed to go, ah, okay, you a lie, correct. You a lie. I ain't the one. You better go get blockhead Susie. The one that all she wants is what you can give her. You throw her a scrap, she happy for it. Nah, not me. Not me. I'm not me. I am very much high maintenance and I don't have a problem saying it. I'm bougetto. I'm from the ghetto and I'm bougie. Make it make sense. I'm bougetto and I don't apologize for it. I can go without, but you'll never know it. You put me in the White House, I can carry myself. Trust me. If you take me over with baby them while they shooting dice, I can get with that too. I'm bougetto. But what you ain't gonna do is treat me like I'm no secondhand salad. Lies you tell. Anywho, y'all. Anywho, girl. I'm just saying. But no, we have to know our worth. You know what I'm saying? We really do have to know our worth. And can't nobody teach you your worth better than sometimes God has to allow you to be hurt so bad to a situation to ensure you will never go back to it. Sometimes when you be like, God, why you let this hurt me so much? It's because he got something better for you. And every time he goes to give it to you, you go back. And he's like, you know what? This time I'm gonna let you feel all that. Every bit of it. I'm gonna let you feel all of that. Because this time, when you go through all that hell, you gonna make sure you never go back to that again. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where it's like you're repeating something, it's best that you learn that lesson because if he has to teach you that lesson, baby, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt some furious. Once you learn that lesson, learn it, embrace it, and then use that lesson as a stepping stone to reach where you're trying to go. To reach where you're trying to go. That's it. And that's why I try my best to empower people. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need each other. Some people ain't figured it out yet, and they probably won't. So you can't waste your time on people like that. But for those of us that's smart enough to know that I am better off with someone who's like minded, that's trying to reach a goal. If we all trying to reach our goals, but we not stepping on each other to do it. I'm not a crab in a bucket trying to pull you down so I can climb up on your back. No. We all in agreement. We all trying to get somewhere. And if some of my strengths can help you further your business, that's a plus. Because if something you got can help me do mine, that's a plus. Iron sharpens iron. You feel me? All right, y'all. Me and Swag TV will be hooking up to do a couple of things, y'all. Y'all pay attention to that. I will put that out there. Don't forget, I have a toast challenge. Now, here's the thing: if I don't get too many people that wants to be a part of it, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, but the toast challenge, Charlie, my vanilla sister, from another Mister, made the flyer for me. It is on my community wall. You might have to scroll down to see it, but it is on my community wall. It's the second Saturday in October, and you can use a flatbread, Texas toast, but whatever you do, you have to put it on toast. Okay, it has to be presented on toast, and a lot of people have done, like I said, Nashville hot, the chicken. They did that and presented nicely on toast. You know, I did a pizza. I made a pizza out of Texas toast. It's many things you can do. Most of these high class restaurants, they bring you this little toast, honey, and it be so packed with seafood or whatever. And I just thought that would be something nice to do to see how creative people can be with toast. Some people do avocado and eggs on toast. I mean, it looks so good and beautiful. So there's many things you can do. You know what I'm saying? So that's October the 12th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you do want to be a part of it, again, my email is COSNEXTLEVEL@yahoo.com. Y'all can email me and say you want to be a part of it. If you want to, you can leave me a message up under the flyer one of the videos that I've done and say, yes, Creole, I'm gonna be a part of that. That's something I want to do, and everything. And don't spend a whole lot of money, y'all. Stay within your budget. This is a competition, okay? I've had two people to say that they're gonna donate. If they do, great. That means the pot will go up. If they don't, then hey, it just be what I'm offering, okay? So first prize will always be more than second. Always. I don't think first and second should be tied for nothing. Then what's the sense of having the first prize? Okay. So yes. So if you want to be a part of it, like I said, just let me know. If you see me in another chat, say Creole, I'm gonna be a part of your thing. Just holler at me. Holler at your girl. Okay. All right, y'all. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you do want to cash out me, it is scrolling across the screen. I appreciate that as well. And for some people, let me go ahead and hold on. Okay, yeah, this computer that I'm on, it's a Chromebook, and I can't clean it like I can my other computer, and it just I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do it. But anyway, here's my cash app in case you guys want to support, or if you want to just send me some, say, hey, go get you a blueberry muffin or a cup of coffee on me. I appreciate you guys. But I will see you all. Oh, Miss T Velocity. If you come over there today, I'm gonna be over there supporting her. She has a live scheduled, I think, for 5:15 today. Y'all know I'm gonna be over her. Y'all know I gotta be over with Miss T Velocity. Y'all already know. Okay. So anyway, make sure y'all go over and support her if you can. I know some people be in the bushes, but don't forget to click her like button, y'all. It helps people stay in the aneurysms and everything. So yeah, but I'm excited to see well, live go Miss T trips me out, y'all. She does. I love her so much. She trips me out. I'm like, boy, I know it's. I look at her like a big sister, because I'm not too far from from her age, and I'm like, Lord, I know when I get there, I'll probably be even more spunky. Okay. Oh, last but not least, do not give up on your family members. The ones that you can see that really wants to change and is trying, not the ones that's full of bull, okay? Not them, okay? Because, yeah, they'll keep taking and taking and taking. But case in point, yeah, I know I got an auntie who I call my mama auntie, right? She's my mother's sister. And she raised me a little bit like her daughter as well. And so yesterday, her birthday was, that's the one I told y'all that my husband passed away on her birthday. And she said, no, don't tell me he didn't go on my birthday. Not my favorite nephew. No. Yeah, that one. Okay. So uh I was in church yesterday. One of my uncles came to for another one of my uncles' anniversary. He's a big time preacher. Okay. So he came. And anytime he comes, I try to support him because other than that, I can't make it to Chicago to see him. Okay. So me and my mom went together yesterday, and we were sitting there. And it's funny, my mother, when I showed up, I had on all green yesterday. My mother had on green and white. It was just too funny. It's like great minds think alike. And so we was sitting back there, and everything on our seat and stuff. And, church had already started and everything. So I seen this woman walk in, and she had on green too. That's what tripped me out. I said, and she turned around like she was looking for a seat, and I did like it. She said, like it, and so was my mama's sister, the one I call mama auntie, right? So she came and she sat between me and my mother, and I said, look, all of us got all green. She said, I see, like it. Now I know y'all like, okay, so what? She came to church, big deal. Let me tell y'all why that's a big deal. For years, I have been praying for my auntie to give her life to Christ. For years. My auntie has bodies. Okay. Some of y'all know what that means. She has bodies. Okay. I ain't talking one. I ain't talking two. Okay. Bodies like close to 10 bodies. She has bodies. Okay. She was a pimp. She had women out there. She took care of them, but she was a pimp. She was a big time dope dealer. Okay. And a fight at the drop of a heart. Fight at the drop of a heartbeat. All right. Her name is known. Her name is very much known. Men know her, and they like, oh, Red don't play, you know. So when she found out that I went into the ministry and everything, I was already her favorite niece. Get that straight. When she found out I walked into the ministry, she was like, she told everybody, we was at a funeral one day, and she said, y'all might have gave up on me, but my baby niece right here ain't gave up on me. She gonna make sure I make it into heaven, ain't you, baby? I said, I'm gonna do my darndest. She said, now. She gonna make sure she pray me in her. Where the rest of y'all go to church, y'all not once asked me if I wanted to go. Y'all not once prayed for me. She said, all y'all got is y'all criticism about me and my life. But my niece right here said, Auntie, I want to pray for you. I'm going to keep you prayed up. She said, that's why she's my pastor. Like that, right? So that shut everybody up. So I have really, really, really been petitioning God to save her. One of her kids got murdered. Her oldest son, which is my cousin, he just died last year. And to be able some suspicious situation. How your husband gonna come in from work, lay on the couch in one position? It's 9 hours later. He's still in his work clothes in the same position, ain't flipped, ain't did nothing, and you don't make sure he's living. Yeah, yeah. It takes the daughter, my niece, to go to school and tell her teacher and a counselor something wrong with my daddy. He ain't got up. For them to send the ambulance to the house by the time my niece gets off the bus to go in and see that that man is close to death. He has shallow breaths for him to end up dying in the hospital. How you not pay attention to your husband like that? I don't get some of these women. How you that wrapped up and you don't care that your husband, first of all, when my husband tried that sleeping on the couch stuff, excuse me, hubby, yeah, babe. Uh, you been out here 3 hours past the time we usually go to bed. What's going on? I done dozed out. Yeah, okay. I'm on my way, baby. All right, won't do it unless I put you on the couch. Okay, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so now she only got one child left. One. And that's the one that's crazier than her. And now I found out he's locked up. And she won't tell my mama, her sister, why he's locked up. And I turned to my mama and told her, you don't know why he in jail? She said, no. I said, think about it. My cousin, the one that's locked up, her last child, his daughter 2 years ago was sitting in a car with a friend of hers, a dude she liked or something, and his car rolled up on the car and opened fired. Ate them up. She died instantly. I told my mama, I said, okay, since you don't know why he in there, I guarantee he got news who killed his baby and he took it upon himself to take their life. She said, you know what? I forgot about that. I said, I know you did. I said, that's why she ain't going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you. So now you see why I was happy to see this auntie walk in church. Yeah, because we didn't really have stuff like it here in Kentucky. And what I've been hearing is they do pay people from Chi-Town to come down here and handle stuff, and then they go back. That's why it's been kind of hard to catch some things. But our police department, I got to admit, have been on it, and they've been going to them states getting them, bringing them all the way back. Yep. So for her to walk in, honey, to want to hear about God, even though she was cussing. you gotta deal with people where they are. You gotta deal with people where they are. And it's so funny because she's funny. We took a picture in church. We all linked over together, and I clicked. She said, she's all three of us look like bank robbers because we all had on masks. I bust out laughing. I was like, I need this laugh. I swear I need this laugh. But it just did my heart good to see. That's her second Sunday in a row going to my uncle's church. Her second Sunday. And I was so glad. I'm just so glad because I don't know about y'all, but I am praying for my family. I don't want none of us to be lost. Seriously. And I was praying today while I was driving home. I just started praying for my family, and everything. So it was awesome. It was awesome. So that's another praise report. I'm like, okay. Now what I'm waiting on is my baby boy. I'm waiting on my baby boy. Like all my kids are saved. They all got baptized before they was able to make a decision for themselves. I had them anointed and prayed over and commenced back to God when they was babies. And then when they got old enough to want to say they wanted to be baptized on their own, then they made that decision with God on their own. And my baby boy is mad at God. And if you ain't never been mad at God, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what to tell you because I'm a minister and I've been mad at God. Okay, God can handle it. He the only one can answer your questions. So he's mad at God. He said, first of all, I wonder why you hurt my mama like that. Talking about me. He said, and you took my daddy. He said, and you took my sister. He said, hey, my mama done been through enough. Haven't she been through enough? He said, man, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about. So he's mad at God. And so I'm leaving that between him and God. I just covers him in prayer. I really do. He's talking to God a little bit more now. And I'd rather for him to do that than not do nothing at all. So I'm waiting for him one day to tell me, because he lives around the corner from a good church. I'm waiting for him one day to say, Mom, I went around and went to the church around the corner. That's going to do it for me. Seriously. So I'm waiting because my kids was raised up in church. They know about the Bible. They know all of that. We lived that in front of them. So. But when they get older, y'all, you got to let them find their way. You know what I'm saying? And if you put the word in them, if you put God in them, it says when they get older, they shall not depart. He's going to come back. He may not come back the way I want him to, but he's going to come back because it's in him. It's in him. So I know if God is answering the one with my auntie who got bodies and everything, I know for a fact my son ain't no lost cause. I know for a fact my baby boy ain't lost. Even my baby girl has started spending more time in her word. She used to be really in her word. It was the church upbringing made us. Okay, I know you right. I know you're right. But my baby girl has she used to be in her word all the time. I bought her that storybook Bible first just to get her used to uh the Bible and stuff. And she took that Bible everywhere she went. Even as she got older, she said it was something about that Bible that she just loved, and everything. So, she started going to church before she moved. She started going back to church and everything, and she loved that church. And I told her, you ain't got to be with me. Wherever you feel like you're getting fed and that you're growing, that's where you need to be. I'm your mama. I'm always be your mama. And you can always come to me and ask me anything about the word. I'm always going to cover you in prayer. So, go where you feel like you need to be. My feelings don't get hurt as long as you serving God. So yeah. But anyway, I didn't want to get out far with it, but I just said all that just to let you guys know. Don't give up on some of your family that you know that really wants to change and really want God. Just keep them in prayer. That's all you can do. But anyway, I done talked your ear off. Trust me, no matter what the test, always do your best. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. And this has been your girl Creole. Smooches.